At its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
It's played through for him. And a chance! David Villa! Brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Thinks about... and Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Khan claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away? Szoboszlai. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the header! Against the crossbar. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Manchester United have gone to the bench, and we've only just begun.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Driving on and making good progress. The ball goes... oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's come loose. Looking to go deep. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Manchester United clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up.
Tries from a long way out. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Knocks it into space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Batistuta. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Played into space. Oh, well measured. That is a brilliant interception. That's really well cleared. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Caceres. Looking to play him in. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Manchester United.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nice interception, well timed. Rijkaard. Rodri. That's Lee Kang-in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And that is high.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Lee Kang-in conjures time and space where few can. Roberto Carlos. Tries to play it through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Manchester United have their second corner now. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Soboslai. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a sharp pass. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Villa. Now that looks a decent... And the shot! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Beckham. Tries to pass it through. De Bruyne. He's bullish header! And it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
That gets things going for the second half.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Caceres. That's good running with the ball. Beckham. Nice looking ball. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Szoboszlai. That's Lee Kang-in. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Looking for a runner. And he can clear it away. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Zanetti clears. Out of play for a throw. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Caceres. And he's had it nicked away. De Bruyne. David Villa. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Livakovic looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Roberto Carlos. He's had it taken off him. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. And now the breakaway. De Bruyne. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Rodri tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Roberto Carlos. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And they can counter here. Szoboszlai. Now it's Villa, aimed beyond the defence. Shot, surely! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
De Bruyne just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
That is very well defended. Threads one in, not the most accurate pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He has a look up, and he shoots! And it's there! And they are cruising away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nicely aimed pass. Looking for the run. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever... Cristiano Ronaldo! Good counter, had a lot of people worried.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
Can he get it through? It's a searching pass. Puyol does really well to win the ball there. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. David Villa. And that's been won straight back. And it's Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 17 abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 18.
Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne is in a really good position out wide. Zanetti. Looking for options for movement. Time added on 4 minutes. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. He rises! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Número 14.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Villa. Vai proceder uma substituição.
And yes, it's him again.
Número 23. Número 22.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Nos lugares é
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Número 9.
Roberto Carlos. That's rather hopeful. It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they wanted...
And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.